We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, here with the Goof Troop on the Stay Cashin show, day after Thanksgiving, watching the USA soccer game. Oh, my God. I mean, soccer players are so bad at soccer. It's fucking insane. Was that us or them?
That's them.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know which color we are. I'm fucking scrambling. There's 600 college football games going on
Harry
right now.
Kane
There's
fucked it up.
500 college basketball games going on right now. There's fucking World Cup, fucking hockey.
Wow, what defense?
I mean, Jesus Christ. This is going to be madness, this show. By the way, there is a live bet you should take right now before we get into the show. I like Texas minus 110. If you want to throw that in there live. Texas college football minus 110. They're down 2 to Baylor. Baylor's 3rd and 5 or 1st and 10 now. At around the 50-yard line. So take Texas. Oh, another goal almost. Minus 110. Bill, how you doing today?
I'm good. Good.
You excited? USA's on?
Oh, no. Yeah.
How much of your attention are we going to get? Like 2% or 5%?
Probably 1%.
1%? All right. I was hoping for 2, but I will take 1.
1.5.
As long as you're here. I didn't even know if you'd show up. I thought you'd be sleeping in an American flag, watching the game, laying on the couch, curled up in a ball. Joey Rackets, what up?
What's up, Tommy G?
Nothing. Me, barely. Evan Hand, you seem like you had as long a day as I did yesterday. How you doing today?
Long day, but we're doing good. Same game parlays just hitting all over the place, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you've been on fire with your same gamers, huh?
I'm up 15 units.
Let's go, Evan Hand. And you know what? The coin again is hot. Mike White is going to be the quarterback, as Evan Hand predicted. Oh,
I would rather have
Evan, we're
Flacco
spinning.
than Major
Is
Apple.
that me or us?
We're spinning?
Am I spinning? All right, I'm good. I have 457 tabs open right now, so it might just be on my end. That was the dumbest decision the Jets could make. Absolutely fucking retarded. This team is going nowhere. The second Breece Hall got hurt, Zach Wilson was useless. There's no way. He threw the ball to Breece Hall. Breece Hall was extending the plays, extending the run. He's got nothing there right now. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're fucking with this kid's head. He hasn't had a full camp. He hasn't had a full season. Everyone forgets that the last 6 games of last year, he had the second highest quarterback rating in the entire fucking NFL. And now all of a sudden, Bill Belichick, who devours young kids, eats them alive. And the Jets are going to Mike White, who I do believe is more ready right now than Zach Wilson, 100%.
Yes.
But you just basically ended this kid's career. You just destroyed him. We've seen Tua go from dog shit for 2 years to great when you put the right system and weapons and he gets a little experience. You've seen Justin Fields, who's still probably the worst quarterback in the NFL, look decent because they're working him right. You can't just give up on this kid right now and fuck with his ego, which is pretty much all he has going for him right now with everything that's going on, to go win what? Fucking 3 more games with Mike White and finish fucking 9-8? Like, where are we going, Evan? Where's this team going that we need to not just let this kid evolve who missed a whole preseason and 3 or 4 games and just got eaten alive? You want to show confidence in him and say, hey, let's work this forward. But I guess the Jets think they can win the Super Bowl this year with no Breece.
Well, no. So if you watch Salah's press conference, he's talking about how Zach's just in a slump right now, and he's in his own head, and he can't get out of it. I mean, look at the 2 Patriots games. He looked like absolute fucking garbage.
But, I mean, every young quarterback looks like that versus the Patriots.
True, but also...
I mean, that's what Belichick does, dude. He devours young quarterbacks.
But since then, his QBR and just his play has been dog shit. Like, we shouldn't have won a few games that we should.
But don't you have to let him work through that? This is a rebuilding year. Dude, our win total was 5 coming into the year. Like, it's a successful year. Like, just let the kid work through it. I mean, I just don't get it. Before the last couple games, he was doing fine.
I mean, he was, but like we have to look at it as like we are in the playoff hunt right now, and Zach's realistically, he's not giving us the best chance to win.
Correct, 100%.
If we put Mike White in and he fucking balls out, great. Then
we can lose in the second round.
But then the one game he plays like shit, then Zach's back in. Maybe he's got his mojo back, and we're running on all cylinders again. You never know. But Saleh said that it's not a permanent thing. Like, he just needs to get his mind right. That's what the press conference says. He needs to get his mind right, work on the technical shit that he's obviously not getting right. And
that is true.
I'm excited to see what Mike White brings to the table.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my whole thing, and Bill, I'm going to kick to you in this because I know you have an opinion on this. We talked about it the other day. Zach Wilson sucks right now. Like, fine, okay. But Zach Wilson was a part of that team that got us to 6-4, correct? Like, he actually did a job enough. When Breece Hall went down, the line stopped blocking. Like, no, someone just said it in the chat too. No one's blocking right now. Like, guys are just flying in at this kid. And his problem, his one thing that he needs to grow out of, is he thinks he's Brett Favre in his prime. He just dances around and throws the ball and tries to make plays and won't just bury a play and move forward. He's not good right now. I get it. But I would have liked to just see them give him the Chicago game. Like, give him a weaker team. He just came off playing at Denver, at Green Bay, New England, and Buffalo. Those are literally 5 of the toughest games you could physically have as a quarterback. Is that fair? At Denver is a nightmare. At Green Bay, the one thing they have going for them is their defense. Belichick twice and Buffalo. And he beat Buffalo. I mean, give the kid the Bears and a couple, like, look what he did against Miami and Pittsburgh. The kid threw for 500 yards in those 2 games. Like, give him a fucking cookie game. And if he sucked versus the Bears, bury him. But I just think the timing was wrong. I think they brought him in at the wrong time last year. He should have sat the whole first half of the year. He wasn't ready. And they missed the preseason. They just keep fucking with this kid. And I don't think he's going to be what I thought he was going to be yet. But, Bill, I don't see what the upside is here.
I think you should be going with Flacco. Mike White. Mike White's not your future.
Flacco's the worst quarterback in the world.
He's better than Mike White.
No, he isn't. Mike White's
yes,
better than
he
Flacco.
is.
No,
yes,
he isn't.
He is.
We'll find out on Sunday when Mike White throws for 404 TDs.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter when they're down 30.
Do you think they should have benched Zach Wilson?
No.
Why?
Give him a shot. They're still in the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
It's not all his fault. It's fucking shitty team. He's not that good though. Anyway, we've already
right.
said
We're there, right? I mean, keep in mind, Bill, you gave up on Tua and Jalen.
He's got
Hurts.
no weapons.
Did you not give up on Tua and Jalen Hurts a year ago?
I didn't give up on Tua.
Yes, you did. Rackets. Did Bill not give up on Tua and Jalen Hurts a year ago?
I gave.
F.
I'm gonna let you in.
Oh, we're good to go now.
Are we
back
good?
Up. We're back up.
We're back up. All right. False alarm. So for me, Rackets, I don't think we have the tools there. You give me Breece Hall, you give me Corey Davis, you give me this defense, you give I feel like he could be okay enough, right? Whereas his first full season kind of this year, great. Who cares if we make the playoffs? Who cares if we finish with 10 wins? Let him evolve. Let him get to who the kid was at the end of last year. And I think they're killing him right now, Rackets.
Yeah, last week I said I liked everything on the Jets except the quarterback, and I still don't like the quarterback. I don't think Mike White does really anything. I think, obviously, like you said, I think not only are you stunting Wilson, you're killing his confidence. I no interest. Like, I like the team. I love what Salah's done with the defense, every other part of everything but the quarterback. So I don't think you just if you're not good, you can't replace him with anybody better than him. So why even ruin his confidence even worse than it is? Like,
right. I feel like if you got is Mike White the future? No.
Flacco's not the future. It's not on your roster.
Zach
so
Wilson starting
why
the season as the quarterback next year, no matter what happens. Correct? Do we all not know that? That's a fact. So what do we fucking care right now? I mean, the kid guess how many interceptions he threw in the last 5 games last year? 0 combined. Last 5 games threw no interceptions. Granted, they didn't have a good record, but they had no players. But none. So it's there. He's capable of managing a game at least and not being retarded. I don't know. It just pisses me off. And I'm a Jets fan, so trust me, I'd love to see them make the playoffs.
Yeah,
I'd love to see the Jets get in the playoffs and have a playoff game and maybe even win a game. Let the magic coin be right and fucking that'd be awesome. But the worst thing that can happen to this team right now is they go 5-2 over the next 7 games. Because now you got a whole shit show going in the next year. Just stick with your guy, ride your guy. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 years for these kids to come around.
And I think the conversation would be totally different if Mike White didn't have that Bengals game last year.
Right. Yeah. Mike White had one game that's making everyone think he's God. But Bill, give us an update on the USA game for those people who aren't watching that.
England had a couple good chances. USA has a chance right now, and they blew it.
All right. So what other headlines we got here? Yeah, I have a couple things. We'll talk about the Turkey games tomorrow, and then we'll bring Howie on right away and fucking get into some college sports because we got a million of them going on.
What are we talking about tomorrow? I'm not working tomorrow.
What?
So we're talking about games for them. We're talking about something tomorrow?
No. Did I say that?
Talking about the games for tomorrow?
For tomorrow?
No.
Turkey. I don't know. You said Turkey games. We'll talk about tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh, maybe I said later. I don't know. My head's not there. I'm still on tryptophan hell. I meant we'll talk about the Turkey Day games, and then we'll bring Howie on. So what other headlines we got, Harry?
We got Darnold playing over Baker Mayfield this week. Von Miller going on the IR. And then the Hunter Henry debacle last night. Was that a touchdown?
Yes.
Bill?
It was definitely a touchdown.
Rackets?
I didn't see it live. I fell asleep at that point, but yeah, I saw the replay. I saw the video on Twitter. It's 100% touchdown.
Yeah, I mean it's not even
His hands underneath the ball. Like I don't understand.
I mean,
what
it's not even a
cross the goal line.
Yeah,
it's not even a question.
That the play's over at that point.
Yeah, that's not. He has to have possession in the field of play.
They did. It never hit the ground.
Yeah, it never hit the ground though. That's
I know, but it's not over just because he crossed the goal line with possession, unless he already had 2 feet down and in possession of the ball before then. He caught the ball in the air. So, but they changed the rule in 2018 that he no longer needs to retain possession through the ground. That's the thing. Like even if it did, like the ground did move the ball, they changed that rule 3 years ago. So
I thought they were both touchdowns. I thought the CD Lamb one was a touchdown. I thought the Hunter Henry one was a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, it was just it was maniacal for the simple fact that they ruled it a touchdown on the field. So it has to be indisputable video evidence to overturn it. That was not indisputable because we're disputing it right now. So how could that have been indisputable evidence? Made no fucking sense. Absolutely no sense. Almost as little sense as Bill Belichick, punting on 4th and 1 from his own 40, down 7. Almost as little sense as the guy on the Patriots coming in and fucking roughing the kicker after a great third down stop. Like, just football players are just fucking stupid, man. They're just fucking stupid. That's where you talk.
I agree. I'm looking at our girl fighting tonight, Kyla Harrison.
Oh, she's fighting tonight. That's right.
Yeah.
Who's she fighting, that dude?
Larissa Pacheco.
I think that's the dude. Yeah, that's the dude. So yesterday, Turkey football, I made a note here. What did you guys think of the games, Rackets? What was your take on the games yesterday?
Bills looked awful.
Josh Allen's hurt.
Yes and no. He's still making bad decisions in the red zone, man. That's not being hurt. It's just bad decisions. Giants gave the game away on that 4th and 1 where Barkley could have ran for 4 years and decided to just fall and drop the ball. And then I fell asleep at halftime of the Patriots-Vikings game.
You fall asleep a lot.
Yeah.
You sleep a lot.
Dude, I have 2 kids, bro. I sleep when I can. If I can sleep for 20 minutes, I'm going to sleep.
like a cat. I'm just fucking napping all day. Like my grandpa.
FanDuel strikes again.
What's that?
With the boost.
Oh, Daniel Jones.
Bills to win and Daniel Jones 25 plus rushing
Daniel
yards.
Jones just didn't run at all.
Dude, I knew it was factioned up right before the game when it dropped 3 yards too. Everyone and their mother was on Daniel Jones. Me and Bill were going over the most bet props yesterday on the board, and it was literally, oh Jesus, it was literally. I think they went what, Bill, 2 and 9.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Including Neymar.
I had a good day yesterday, so.
Yeah, yesterday, honestly. So college basketball for me early yesterday was a fucking abortion. The holiday morning games, probably should have thought better of that with college kids. They're not adults. So, I mean, like these kids came out just retarded. I mean, Florida State's just a terrible basketball team. Duke was a 22-point favorite and should have lost. And then it normalized. Once we got through the tryptophan games, the fucking turkey morning games, I think I went 4-2 to finish the day. And NFL was up and down, and then we hit the halftime draw. That was huge for a nice little plus 1,500 there on that one. So yesterday went good. Made a little bit of money. But college basketball holidays, yeah. I remember that after the game started, I was like, oh, shit. I forgot not to bet college basketball morning holiday games because these kids are stupid. What'd you do yesterday, Bill?
Awful day. So
You just said it was a good day.
You talking about sports or in my day?
Yeah.
I told you they do well. We hit a plus 360. We had first touchdown scorer in there, plus 700. Both teams to score, field goal props. We hit them all. So we did good yesterday.
All right. And then you had a leak in the basement or something of one of your rental homes.
Gas leak, they said. But it ended up not being a gas leak. It ended up being a clogged line. But listen, I got to give PSE&G credit. They were out there right away. You know, they don't fuck around with gas leaks.
I mean, that's a good thing. All right. What are the
Price you gotta
headlines
pay
we
for
got here?
being a landlord?
I do want to say one thing for those of you out there.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, dude! Soccer players are so bad at
How
soccer.
do you miss that?
Because they suck at soccer. They're fucking sprinters. They're track stars kicking a ball.
Bro!
They're amazing in every part of soccer except the part where you have to kick it in the net. Like this is what you're the one of the 15 best people in the country.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
god! And then I love when people go, "Well, the spin. You don't know how hard it is." No, I do know how hard it is. I do, and they suck. I've seen Ronaldo and Messi and all the best players do it. I know it's doable. I just know there's 12 guys who are good at soccer.
You see yesterday Brazil,
and everyone else sucks.
Brazil's fucking guy do a bicycle kick in the box
I mean, come on,
for
really?
a goal, and this guy couldn't even hit a wide open fucking net 5 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I do know how easy it is. One, I was probably the best soccer player in the fucking country when I was fucking little. And two, if fucking 20 dudes could do it incredibly all the time, why is there only 20? Like, everyone else sucks. Every team has one guy who's fucking awesome at soccer, and then 10 other guys who just run really fast and have endurance. That's basically what a soccer team is. One athlete and 10 track stars.
Brazil's in trouble now with Neymar being injured. I don't know what the extent of his ankle injury is, but he was crying and shit. So if he's out for the World Cup, that's not good for them.
No. So the World Cup's been completely upside down so far. It's been absolutely upside down. It's been nuts. So any takeaways from the NFL games yesterday before we move on? We saw Minnesota. Kirk Cousins all of a sudden. I mean, gets sacked like 100 times the game before. We have primetime Kirk Cousins, which we know is the worst quarterback in NFL history, against the Patriots, who just basically stifled everyone on defense. And he only gets sacked once. I couldn't believe that. That was what? Don't know. Kirk Cousins is good on primetime yesterday. But my big gripe with yesterday, Evan, I was telling Bill, did you see the players on the Vikings, Jefferson, Cousins, and Thielen, eat the turkey wing at the end of the game?
Or not eat the turkey wing.
Oh, was that the worst thing you've ever seen?
It was Jefferson had his grills in. Adam Thielen literally spit it out, and then Kirk Cousins was just like,
well, I mean, who the fuck would eat that thing that's been sitting there for?
Oh, come on! You're a fucking football player. It's
no.
tradition, dude.
It's turkey, dude. You don't know if that shit's
take a giant bite of
or
it.
not.
Well, that's why. Yeah, you gotta fucking chomp that, Bill. Dude, we've been watching people do it for 30 years. After the game, you get the turkey wing, you fucking look like an animal, like fucking Peterson. Patrick Peterson came by, fucking grass, stole it home, stuck his face in it. Beat yourself with it. Justin Jefferson's like, I can't eat it. I have my grills in, right? Adam Thielen, who did chomp it like a man, had to spit it out, which I'd rather see you do that than fucking what. And then Kirk Cousins goes like this. Shoot! Oh my God, right at the goal. And takes a little nibble. Gets a little piece of skin in his mouth.
And then he was like, I have to go talk to my dentist to see if I can get some grills.
I want to get grills. I mean, what fucking,
Back
like,
in
just
Michigan.
Millennial sports in a nutshell.
If that was Aaron Rodgers, I would have just fucking whooped his ass.
You would beat the shit out. You could bring Howie any. But,
I hate him.
Howie's MIA.
What?
Howie's MIA.
Howie's MIA. Let me text Howie. He said
He's doing Black Friday shopping.
No. You ready? No, he's here. He texted me 2:30.
Rackets, what did you get bought shopping for Black Friday?
Well, my son won't see this, so I ordered him the new Sonic game, dude. I didn't go in the line though, but I just did the order for pickup at the store, so I got to pick it up when I get out of work.
Yeah. Do you do any Black Friday, Evan?
Yeah, I mean, Cyber Monday is more type of my deal.
Yeah. What about you, Bill?
I used to all the time. I will go to Home Depot when this is over. I have to get some stuff from Home Depot. They have a lot of good sales.
Bill elbowing people in fucking line.
Now
Black
it's
Friday,
different.
Bill would be the
Different
person
now.
to go to the fucking.
Everything
would
is
fucking
different
go.
now. It's like now it's spread out through like a week. It's really not a day anymore. It's spread out. It wasn't like it used to be. Used to be open on Thursdays. Like during everyone would go.
I mean, couldn't you
Thursday
see
night.
Bill in the middle of one of those videos you see on the internet?
Oh,
like on Twitter,
trampling
like
people.
see Bill right in the middle, like get off me.
I was at Walmart getting that. Actually, I got that TV, 55-inch curved at Walmart, and I got a laptop that I broke at Walmart too. I fucking ran right for it. Went fume. I
Fucking trampling people.
I went there, planned out my route the day before Because
Like
the
a
day
fuck.
before-
This guy's going like a mass shooter fucking
The day
thing. Fucking
before,
planning out
Tommy.
his routes.
The day before, they put all the boxes in the middle of this floor of the stores, right?
Yeah.
And you can't go certain
You're
ways.
so stupid.
So I went and I pre-planned
I'm like disgusted.
the route to get to the television.
I
so
mean,
that
who
they
does
open the
this,
door.
dude? Like, what are you, poor?
So as soon as they opened the door, everyone went
What are you, one of the poors?
Listen, everyone went straight for electronics that way. But I knew that they had all this stuff blocked off that way, and you had to go that way and then that way.
I mean,
So everyone started running that way. I ran that way. Bam! First one there, grabbed the ticket right up front.
I mean, I will vouch for your fucking snake-like pattern that you had in the grocery store that I'm sure you had a plan of attack. Howie, we're talking about fucking stupid, retarded people like Bill who actually go out on Black Friday for the fucking sales. Have you ever been out to a store on Black Friday?
No, but I 3 years ago, Black Friday, I worked security at a
Holy
Target in Hempstead, and literally as I was walking into the store, my brother-in-law, God bless him, not with us anymore, but he handed me a loaded 38, and he said, "Listen, if anything goes wrong," he said,
Shoot
my
'em.
job was to walk around the back of the store. He said, "Just shoot up at the ceiling, and I'll come help you." I'd never held a handgun in my life. I had a fucking 38 loaded in my pocket. So what is the first thing I do?
Start shooting at the ceiling.
I walk into the men's room, I lock the door, and I start taking selfies of me like, start taking selfies like.
That's what I would do.
And I sent the picture to my girlfriend, his sister, and within 30 seconds he comes running after me like, "What the fuck do you send a picture of that to my goddamn sister? She's ready to kill me." And yeah, man, I walked around the store. Tommy, the best was I caught three young kids, probably 17, 18-year-olds, and they were stealing AirPods.
Uh-huh.
And I walked over and I had the gun in my belt, and I walked over and I pulled my shirt up and I said, "Guys, listen, man, don't make me have to fill out paperwork and shit today." I said, just put them back. And literally these kids were like, "Oh shit, man, he's strapped."
Then they shot you.
Yeah, looking back, that's probably the dumbest thing I
Yeah,
did.
then you
No,
get
the
shot in the head. Yeah.
The kids put it back and they
Yeah.
left. But no, man, that's the only time I've ever been out on Black Friday, and thank God it didn't. It could have gone way wrong.
I've never in my life been out on Black Friday, nor will I ever. Anyway, speaking of Black Friday, it was fucking. It felt like Black Friday for me when I woke up this morning off a fucking turkey, fucking nice fucking slumber. Wake up at 10:45 a.m. I look in, I'm like, oh shit, Sienna's playing at 11.
Yeah.
Fucking put Sienna in, right? It's Sienna plus 12.5. I think you added 2, Howie, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see what else is going on. I go into because once I get into spreadsheet world, it's gone. 47 tabs, spreadsheets, college basketball. Oh shit, there's some more college basketball at 12. I'm going all day. Boom, boom, boom. I go in the chat, see what's up. About 40 minutes later, there's 7 college football games going on that I didn't even know about. And then there's fucking 27 more. So now I've been in Black Friday hell in my desk for the whole fucking day. So let's get to some of these games right now. For those of you who just took that Texas live bet, minus 110, they just scored to go up 24-19. They are now minus 400. So you're welcome. You could actually get plus 300 on the other side and fucking go ahead and put that game to bed if you'd like to do that. Toledo right now is plus 360, Howie.
Yeah,
against Western Michigan. I liked them before. You have any interest there in the plus 360 or no?
I sent you the text. I said like 2 hours ago, I took Western Michigan. I took Boise, both of them.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're good. So we'll leave that one alone. I do have Tulane, which we hit live. We hit the Tulane game live, and they are minus 225 right now. I think we got them at minus 150. So that one's looking good. You liked Boise. They're up by 100. You like Western Michigan. They're up by 10. So if you did have Western Michigan, maybe a hedge plus 400 on the other side. And then we got some games coming up at 3 o'clock here. So I do have a college basketball game I like right now. Does anyone see this? What's the score of the Harvard game right now? Let me see if I could pull this up real quick.
22-19.
What is it?
22-19.
Yeah.
I did like Harvard. I have a play on Harvard out for the subscribers from earlier today. By the way, guys, if you are going to sign up at 4 Deep, now is the time. Black Friday, we got 40% off the rest of the year package, which is really a month. We got 6 weeks left or something like that. So you're getting the rest of the year with us, college football, college basketball, NFL, soccer, everything that's going on right now. Come on, say you get it for like $70 for the rest of the fucking year. So get in on that now. Go to 4deepbets.com. DFS, we have the roundtable show tonight where we'll be going through all the DFS plays. You could do the bundle for like $20 more. So get over there right now, 4deepbets.com. Sign up, take advantage of the sales. Yes, Harvard 22-19. I still do like Harvard. Howie, you have a lean on that, college basketball?
That's the one game I looked at, and I ended up passing on that particular game.
All right, so you can get Harvard basically to pick them right now. They're up 4. I'm still fine with that, Ev. You can put that on the sheet. Our subs got it +3. No other college basketball for me until 3. No other college football for me until 3. So, Howie, let me know where you want to start. College basketball or college football?
Yeah, college hoops, man. I mean,
right.
there's tons of games.
There's a lot tonight.
I'm
going to give a few.
Down to
rest
4.
on the side.
I love Notre Dame. -6.5.
I'm with you there. Let me go grab a drink. You keep talking.
Yeah, I like Notre Dame. -6.5. I think they're gonna come out and put this away fairly quickly. The other one you got University of Florida playing tonight. They haven't been playing that great. Had a couple injuries, got a kid back. They're laying 14.5. I think it's pretty solid. The first 3 games I like, they're all favorites, and that's usually not the case with me. The other one, you got Iowa. Iowa playing in a tourney, -7.5. Again, I like the Hawkeyes. I like the Big Ten there. You weren't there, Tom. I like Florida. I like Iowa, both favorites. Mm-hmm. Then you get into an underdog tonight. You got UConn, probably the best team they've had in years.
Yeah.
And they're +1.5.
I do like that. I was close to a play there, Howie, and I was waiting on you because I knew you'd have to play Northeast basketball. I wait for you. I think I wanted to bet UConn in this one, but I was a little afraid to pull the trigger.
I like them a lot.
All right.
I like them a lot.
Let's see. So you got UConn. You said Notre Dame right as I went to go grab a water.
I like Notre Dame. I like University of Florida.
Uh-huh.
And I like Iowa. All 3 of those are favorites, which is usually not the case. Usually I like dogs. And, UConn's my first dog, but I do like Notre Dame, Florida, and Iowa, those 3.
I actually like Clemson a little bit there. You taking Iowa on the money line in a parlay? You laying the 7?
I love them. I think Clemson has a lot of issues this year. They got a couple halfway decent guards. They're hurting in the front court. I think you might see Iowa blow them out.
All right, I'm gonna pull that off then because I wasn't heavy on that. I had it as a 1 to 2 unit play. I'm gonna pull that off and trust you on that. You're locked in on this beginning of the year. Let me see what I got. I got a parlay that I like. I think this one should be easy. I'm afraid to say that, but I'm going to scale into this pretty heavy. Notre Dame money line. You're on Notre Dame too. And then 2 big favorites, Memphis money line, Gonzaga money line. I'm getting +124 on that. Memphis I like -10 too. But I'm taking those on the money line, getting plus money. Notre Dame, Memphis, Gonzaga. On the money line. My boys are coming up at 3 p.m. I fucking love this bet. Maybe my favorite bet of the day. I think you could stab it on the money line. Bellarmine +7.5. I just really like this team, and I feel like Vegas has been off on them. Every time we bet them, we win. They're a fucking better team than people think. Most people don't even know how to pronounce their name, let alone who the fuck they are. They came from what, D2 a couple years ago?
Yeah.
What was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah, they're solid. I mean, I think that's the team out of Texas, correct?
Tarleton's the other one.
I mean, when you're not sure where a college is from, they're usually from Texas. That's just if you ever heard of them, they're from Texas.
Yeah, they're good. They got a lot of really big white kids who fucking play the game right. So I like them as dogs. Big white kids as dogs, Howie. You can't do much worse.
Whatever coach it was, the drunk that got thrown out of Kentucky for 7 DUIs in a week. Knocking up 15 cheerleaders. That guy, he's coaching one of those schools.
Do you know me, dude?
He's coaching
one
of
them.
I'm
the last guy to ask about memory on anything. I don't even
Billy
remember what that is. Gillespie, yes.
He's coaching one of them.
Yeah, so I like Bellarmine here, +7.5, one of my favorite plays of the day. Memphis, I just mentioned. I like Middle Tennessee, too, at a pick 'em. coming up. I think that's minus 110 right now. I think that game's coming up at 7 o'clock. Bill Rupp. I think we're on the same side of this. I don't know where Howie's going to be, but you had to lean on the Kansas game.
I like Kansas a lot in that game.
You know what?
Kansas too,
you know what's so weird about that game is that
I didn't love them yesterday, but I like them a lot today.
They're missing somebody. I'm telling you, look into it. Somebody's not playing for Kansas that game because the line should be minus 12.
Line is scary. Yes,
the line should be minus 12. There's something wrong there. Tennessee's not that good this year.
And this is a game where
the game's not till late, so we got some time.
Yeah. I wouldn't put that out yet because I agree with Howie. This is a game.
Oh my God!
This is a game where my system and everything would scream bet Tennessee.
Yeah.
Right, because it just looks like a trap.
Something's wrong.
Like, it's one of those things, like you said, Howie. A transfer plays his first game for Tennessee today, who's fucking 7 foot from Zimbabwe, or you have Kansas. Had two guys get COVID in the locker room. We're not going to find out till 7.
There's something we don't know.
How are they, and where's everyone going to be betting on this, right? Like, everyone's got to look at this. Like, this was the thing, Howie, that I always look at. Everyone and their mother's going to be betting Kansas today.
99%.
99% of people are going to be betting Kansas. They're going to see the 3 team in the country. The only thing I'm praying is that maybe it's coming off like a pretty bad, highly visible game yesterday. Maybe people are low on it, but yeah, I'm a little torn on this one, man.
I just want to say one thing. I was looking over this stuff, and Bill may have the call of the year today on Kevin Huerter hitting over 2.5 threes in the NBA game. And I'm just saying that because I'm good friends with his father. Mm-hmm. We grew up together, play against each other. And I'm talking the whole family and probably half his town is headed to Boston.
Oh, wow.
For that game. So that could be the call of the year. He's probably going to have 5 or 6.
Yeah. What Howie's seeing is Bill in the spreadsheet.
Well, he's been on fire. I've been betting him. Oh, my God. Another fucking miss.
All right, Bill, you got to slam that now if his whole family's showing up.
They're all going.
He's been hitting that prop. I've been betting it for the past, 2 weeks. Last game, they raised it to 3.5, and he didn't get it. Tonight, they brought it back down to 2.5, and like I said, I love it again. Him and Sabonis are just fucking insane. And like I said, that was last week when Sabonis assisted to Huerter for 3, and we cashed both.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm talking every friend, cousin, they're all in Boston for this game, so I like that.
All right, I'm going to pull the Kansas. Let's go. San Diego is my other one that I like tonight. I think that game is at, let me see what time it's at. I think it's a late game, right? How is San Diego playing it?
Yeah.
Fucking San
Yep.
Diego.
Hoffman has a bet.
San Diego I like a little bit too at 9:30, so you put them down, Ev. San Diego minus 130. Yeah, what's up?
Kyle Filipowski on Duke. Woo-hoo. Over 9.5 rebounds. That game's at 3:30.
All right.
You know what really bothers me about that game too? Xavier probably wins that game.
I mean, dude, yes. Explain this to me, Howie. I came into the year saying there's 2 teams. There's 5 teams that I listed, but 2 of them were Louisville, as you guys know. I said is the worst team you're ever going to see in your entire life, and I don't think. I mean, if Louisville fucks us for 20 straight games, I think we're profitable on them. We hit the money line plus 300 3 times to start the season. First max bet of the year was Cincinnati minus 8.5. They beat them by 18. The next day we slammed against Louisville. They lost by 30 to Tech the day before that. And Oregon State was the other one. That was the other team where I was like, dude, this team sucks. They were minus 21-point dogs yesterday. They should have beat Duke, Howie.
They could have been the 2 worst. And I'm talking. Well, first of all, Duke's not half as good as people thought.
No, but still.
They're not. But Louisville, if that coach doesn't get fired this week, it'll be a miracle because they can't come within 30 of anyone. They're terrible. They don't rebound. They don't do anything.
No. And another one, Howie, that should get fired 5 years ago, not this week, is Leonard Hamilton. I mean, for fucking Florida State. Is that team just the worst team in fucking America, or are they going to shake out of this?
I don't know.
That was the worst performance I've ever seen, motivation-wise, discipline-wise. 9-point favorite, literally got boat raced in that game to the fucking wire.
Yeah, I mean, to Sienna's credit, Sienna, they
had
some bad calls today. They could have won that game today. They lost by 12. They could have won. They had good players.
Yeah. I mean, you don't beat Florida State by 20 though.
Yeah, well,
they're not beat Florida State by 20 from start to finish good.
But you take a look at my two philosophies. One is whenever the SEC is playing against a mid-major or a small major, you take the mid-major small. It's something like 80%. And the other one is arguably the Big East could have the best league in the whole country right now. I mean, you got teams like Creighton,
Holy shit, what a save. Sorry.
Xavier, Butler. These teams are good.
Yeah, I agree. So, all right, that's all I got for college basketball right now. I have about 6 more games that I'll give out to the subs later, maybe 7. So we will let you know about those. Let's flip it over to college football. As we said, right now, Tulane is up 2017. We got them. Texas is still holding on 24-19. And looks like about 3rd and 9 for Baylor. What do we got coming up here, Howie? Like, right about 5 or 6 pretty good college football games coming up. What do you
go ahead and list them? I got two big ones I like. I think one might be tomorrow too.
All right. So what I have coming up, let me just list the games here. I got again. It's fucking. If you guys saw I wish I could flip this so you could see my screen. How many tabs? I don't think anyone realizes how much research goes into college basketball and college football.
Yeah.
You can't find injury news. You can't find anything. If a line looks fucked up, it takes you 4 hours to figure out who's questionable, who's hurt. We got UNC, the next 3 games coming up. We got UNC, NC State, Colorado State, New Mexico, Arkansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, Arizona State, Arizona, UCLA, Cal, Florida, Florida State, and Wyoming, Fresno State coming up next. I like UNC and a little bounce back here, even though I'm not a big UNC guy. I like UNC on the money line. I'm not going to lay the 6.5, 7. I'm just going to take UNC on the money line with Florida State on the money line. So I'm going to take those 2 on the money line. It lays minus 110 in that one and a little parlay. What did you like out of these games that I just mentioned there, Howie?
See, I like Florida plus 9.5. Now, why I think Florida State should win that game. I do think it could be close. That's just a big rivalry.
I'll never take any spread with Florida, like there, because you don't know which team's going to show up. I just think Florida State's going to win. You know,
I like them plus 9.5. That's a lot of points.
That's fine. We can middle that real easy.
And the other one too, I think Iowa absolutely blows out Nebraska. That's 10.5. I mean, they should win by 3 touchdowns. They
should. They have a problem blowing teams out normally, but they should.
Nebraska, I think they've packed it in.
Yeah, they look like they're done.
Bad year.
Yeah. Missouri. This is the one that I didn't think I would be on, but the numbers are telling me to bet Missouri here plus 3.5. Arkansas is a team that I have liked. We've made a lot of money off them this year. Pretty much been right on and against them almost all of the year. I'm actually going against them here. I think Missouri wins this game outright against this Arkansas team. Another one. I mean, obviously this is rivalry week, Howie, so we're gonna have a lot of fucking dogfights in these games. I kind of like Missouri getting 3.5 here.
Yeah, I mean, look for a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I think there'll be points here. And Colorado State, New Mexico, I don't have anything on. Don't know if you do.
No, I was leaning towards Colorado State, but not enough to really push it. No.
Yeah, and then let me see. Cal, we have an 11.5 hanging out there right now at PointsBet. So I'm going to change that, Evan, in the sheet. It was 10.5 earlier. Let's take Cal plus 11.5 now. Let me change that for you. Cal plus 11.5 in this one. They could get killed. I mean, Cal could get destroyed in this game for sure. UCLA kind of, dropping down to 18th. I just don't know how much excitement there's going to be in UCLA here. This is a team, Howie, that was really fucking jacked up. What were they, 9-1, 8-1 coming in? They got fucking beat by Arizona, and then they just got their souls taken from them from USC. Just don't know how motivated they're going to be, even though this is a rivalry coming off those 2 losses in a row where they thought they had Final Four potential. This team 2 weeks ago. Now you're going into Cal as a 12-point favorite holiday weekend. I could see him winning the game, but I don't know. 11 points seems too much. I feel like this is Cal's Super Bowl here.
Yeah, I agree.
Just motivation doesn't seem like it's going to be there for UCLA. And anything on this Fresno Wyoming game tonight?
Jesus, I looked at that and I
can't fucking figure out anything on this.
No, man. I mean, both teams are probably going to be a happy hour before that game even starts. You might see some shit.
Yeah, I have nothing on that one. Tomorrow, college football. Let's get into it right here. Bill, Michigan, Ohio State. Who you like? got about a 7.5 to 9 point spread, depending on what site you look at.
It's a coin toss.
So, I mean, that means you like Michigan getting the points, right?
This game. I do like Stetson Bennett to score a touchdown in that Georgia game at noon tomorrow. I see that game. They're going to kill them, obviously, Georgia Tech. I think he just scampers right in for one. And then by like the third quarter, he's probably out of the game because they're probably up by 35 or so. But yeah, I like him for a touchdown minus 115. I'll take that.
I mean, Howie, me and you hate fucking Ohio State and Michigan, right? Like, we think they're overrated. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you're going to see a great game, and they're going to talk about playoffs, and either one of these teams would come in 5th, 6th place in the SEC.
Yes.
I mean, that's just what it is.
Utah's better than both these teams.
They are. I agree.
Even an SEC team.
I think a lot of teams are better than both.
That's why I think these two teams should be ranked about 10th and 13th.
Yep.
That's a fair ranking for them. I was arguing with my brother last night. He's like, "Oh, look at who Ohio State's played." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Michigan play?" Dude, every team in your conference is Northwestern and Purdue and fucking Nebraska. These fucking teams are garbage. The whole Big Ten is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Iowa's a respectable team in the Big Ten. They'd finished last in the SEC.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. These teams are fucking garbage. So what do we do here? I mean, we got a fucking over a touchdown with Michigan. We got running back problems on both sides potentially. You could be looking at both teams running out, second, third team running backs. Are you betting this now? What are you going to do? Are you betting the under? Are you fucking touching a total?
I think the final score of this game is probably 17-14.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, under is where I'm leaning right now.
Yeah.
That's where I'd be going on this. Let me pull this up. What are the games you're excited about tomorrow?
I mean, I think Georgia, if you look at the past, 20 years, they always blow Georgia. That's not a rivalry.
Yeah.
It never has been, really. I mean, they'll probably – halftime score is probably going to be 35-3, 38-0.
Yeah. You're not going with your tight end boy here, Bowers? Still Rupp?
No.
He'll have one or two.
It's too high for me. So.
Is it, what's it, minus 300 or something?
Yeah, 220.
All right.
Yeah.
Go on, Howie.
But I think they I would take Georgia, of course. I think they cover that easy.
Okay.
I don't see how Georgia Tech's going to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a disaster. The Michigan under, what is that, 55.5 right now, I think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, put me and Howie in for that.
I love the under.
That's ridiculous. That's fucking way too high. I may do an alt on that.
56.5 on FanDuel.
Yeah, I'm not going to give too many of my college football plays out for tomorrow just because we gave a whole slate for today, a whole slate of college basketball. And I want you guys to sign up. I do have a couple others. I will tell you one thing. I'm going to be teasing the shit out of actually, you know what? Let me do this. I like Washington State. Let me give you that one right now. So I'm going to give you Washington State. It's probably the last game of the night, I believe, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Washington State.
I mean,
there's so many fucking games.
The one
Washington
that stands
State
out
plus 135.
Your favorite team to bet when they're dogs, man. I mean, how do you not like Notre Dame getting that many points going into USC? USC's not that great.
The problem with me is that I'm so obsessed with Caleb Williams. Like, I have like such a man crush on this kid that it's fucking insane, and I have since what was he, Oklahoma before this? I actually love Caleb Williams, but like you said, Notre Dame always covers as a dog, so I won't be betting that. So I won't be taking that. I'll probably just be playing some props on this
dog.
one. Yeah, I won't be playing that. I won't be playing that straight. I will tell you what I will be doing though, and you should probably do this with Notre Dame. I'm going to be 10-point teasing fucking TCU down to just win. I've been riding fucking TCU. I mean, obviously they haven't lost and they're underdogs in half their games. Made so much money off TCU this year. I'm not stopping now. So I'm going to have TCU in almost all my teasers to fucking sure this up and continue their undefeated season. So Notre Dame would be a pretty good spot to do it. Get Notre Dame plus what? Fucking over 2 touchdowns?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
toss them in there. Of course, you got to toss in Georgia Southern at home getting points.
You love your Georgia Southern.
I like them this week.
Yeah. So that's your rundown for the weekend. College basketball, obviously, we'll worry about those tomorrow. Stanford looks like they finally pulled ahead of Florida State. That's nice for me and my bets here. But all right, Howie, anything else here before we switch gears?
That's it. It'll be a wild weekend.
All right, get ready. Buckle up. We got a lot of college sports going on this weekend. All right, Howie Dewey, I'll talk to you a little bit later.
All right.
Later, bud.
Later.
Oh, so much college, Bill. So much. You had that. Do you have anything else outside of the Stetson Bennett and the? That was it.
That's it there, Paco.
All right, go to your NBA. What do you got for NBA?
Well, we already spoke about one. I've been riding these two guys. The Kings are good this year. I've been riding these two over and over. Sabonis over 5.5 assists. They're giving it at plus money today, plus 102. And Herder, obviously, like you heard Howie say, I had put that out earlier. Over 2.5 threes, minus 145. They brought it back down to 2.5. He shoots about 6 or 7 a game, and today he'll probably even shoot more now that we have this information that his whole family.
I'm going to be hitting at every angle.
So I already love it, and now I love it more.
Yeah, points, rebounds, and assists, points, threes. I mean, if you're already on it to begin with, and how we just said his whole fucking family showing up at the game. I mean,
yeah, I'm just going to stick with the threes. But yeah, we also have a parlay with those two guys in it, like I did the other day for our subs, as like a bankroll builder type of bet. Where, we get around even money and we win it and, it saves us money for the weekend.
There you go.
So, yeah, we'll be doing something like that too. But right there, taking those two on the Kings right off the bat. Those are my two I'm giving out. Those are the two I love. I like a couple sides today, but again, NBA can't do anything until you get the lineups.
Yeah.
So, and all the games except for Minnesota and the Hornets they're at 5:00, but everything else is tonight. And information comes out slowly. So until that happens, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the Nets tonight, but I got to see what's going on, who's playing. Maybe another lean I kind of like the Hawks in a parlay too. Houston is just god-awful. That team is just so bad. And I think the Lakers could win today too if they put out their lineup over the Spurs. Spurs are pretty bad too.
All right, so wait on the lineups for those. We do have one play from Brian Healy. Tobias Harris over 20.5 points from Healy. So that's another one he likes out there. So let's get that up. Rackets, let's tag you in and talk about some football here, NFL. If you want to bring Mike in a minute or two to talk some football before we go over
there's no UFC this weekend.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad. So I shouldn't have wrote that in the tweet preview. Rackets.
PFL tonight, though.
All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. Rackets, you actually have. I was going to text you and tell you that I love a double result this week, and it's actually the one you already have. So I'll let you start with it.
All right, yeah, that's the one I'm going to give out this week. Double results have been good. I like the one this week is Titans and Bengals. Titans first half, Bengals for the game. Not only it follows the narrative. This is a trend bet too. Titans are a really good team in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals notoriously really bad in the first half.
Very slow starters.
Titans don't score in the second half. Bengals score all their points in the second half. So there's a total trend bet. It's plus 700. That's my favorite this weekend. The subscribers will probably get 2 to 3 more of them that I found this week. But that's the only one I'm going to give out on this one on the show. That's just my favorite one.
Yeah, it's funny because I was looking at it and I was sitting there and it just screamed to me because I have a bet on the Bengals minus 130. And I was like, you know what? That Rackets has to be on this. I'm like, he has to be. And I went to the article. I was the only one posted. Like, this literally just lines up perfect. You hit one the other day, too. One of these double results.
The Chiefs one, yeah, the Sunday night one.
Chiefs won again on Sunday night. But, yeah, I like the Bengals minus 130 here, Bill. I'm going to be taking the Bengals. But, I mean, you're right. It's Tennessee Titans have been one of the best first-half teams in all of football, which doesn't make sense. They should be a better second-half team because Derrick Henry should grind on you. But they're the complete opposite. They dominate teams in the first half. And my Cincinnati Bengals, who are my adopted favorite team outside of the Jets, Joey Burrow, I mean, they come back and win all the time. So it's the perfect fucking scenario here. Plus 700 seems really high, Bill.
Tell everybody about our halftime bets. How you don't have to hit them every week, like we were explaining.
Oh yeah, so we hit the draw.
Come on, guys! Like,
yeah,
do the math.
First, let me give a second on Twitter here. Now that I know we don't have UFC, we got a couple extra minutes. So on Twitter the other day, Bill, I gave out 2 winners. The last time I gave out free bets, it was Jaden Ivey points and another game live, whatever it was, and they both hit 2-0. 0 comments, right? And I don't count like our subscribers who comment. 0 freeloader comments. 0 comments saying thanks, way to go from anyone I know. Then you send out another one yesterday or 2 days ago, and I lost my first 2 bets. So I put out 2 bets. They both lost. One was Dayton that lost on the last second, just complete bullshit final ending, and went 0-2, right? Fucking timeline's just blown up. right? Just fucking obliterated with you're trash, you're terrible. So what I do now is I just block them. I don't respond to them. I just block them. Because guess what? Me interacting with you is doing nothing but pissing me off. I don't give a fuck about you. You're a freeloader. And I'm going to block you so that once I give the winners out, you can't get them. What happens? Blocked them, put 6 bets out, went 5-1 on the next ones. About 3 people wrote thank you, right? Non-subscribers again. Then I lost a bet the other day. Everyone starts chat. So people are assholes, right? People are idiots. And me and Bill were talking because we hit the halftime draw again yesterday. The bet that I discovered 2-3 years ago that we bet all the time, right? We only bet those on primetime games, and we pretty much do it blind. I mean, pretty much do it every primetime game. And it's basically first half draw, and then whatever happens after that, you're plus 1,500. It doesn't matter. Plus 2,000, plus 9,000. So we hit it yesterday, which was awesome to end the fucking turkey day, get a fucking nice plus 1,600 hit. And we've hit it, what, 4 or 5 times this year, Rackets? How many times? We've hit it a bunch.
Yeah, 4. I think 4.
At least 4. I know it's 4 because I missed 3 of them.
Opening week, this week.
I hit the opening week and I missed 3 of them. I didn't even get it in myself. So I know we've hit 4, maybe 5. And we only do it on the primetime game. So Thursday, Sunday, Monday night. That's 3 games. And how many weeks have we had, Bill? 12 weeks?
Yeah, 11, 12.
That's 36, right? So if it pays 20-1 and you've hit it 4 times in 36 attempts, you're good till next year. Like, we're free rolling, right? Like, it only needs to hit once every 21 games to break even if it's paying 20-1. So it's hit 4 times already. So that's 82 days. So we're good for 2 years. And people still come out and go, well, it only hits once every 2 or 3 weeks. It only needs to hit once every 2 or 3 weeks, Bill.
It's like people don't look at gambling as a year-long thing. They look at it as that day. Right. Did I win that day? It doesn't matter if you won that day. Did you win this week? Did you win this month? Did you win this year? Because the Devils won what, like 12
touchdown
in a row
Texas.
Something?
Let's go.
Devils won like 12 in a row. We rode them like halfway through, so we've been riding them for a while. They lost the other day, which they should have not lost that game, which was bullshit. Like 10 goals got called back. But they've been a winner for us over the past, month. So we've made money on the Devils. Now I'll go back to them tonight, and if they lose again tonight, then I'll stay away from them for a little bit. But I think they win again tonight. I'm on the Devils. I'll take that minus 160 against Rackets' little Buffalo team. Let's go Devils.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's the other thing. Like TCU. Like, I'm slamming TCU every fucking time they play because they've won me so much money this year. I'm not going to stop now, even if I don't love the bet.
Like betting against Louisville. Like
betting against Louisville. I mean, Louisville has made us probably 20 units already, just betting against them. So you better believe I'm max bet slamming against them next game. I didn't love Cincinnati the other day. It came out as a 1-unit play on my spreadsheet. Cincinnati should have been a 1-unit play. I put it for 5 because there's no way I'm not fucking – and they won by 17. Sometimes teams, jump off the numbers. But, yeah, my new thing on Twitter, it's fucking great. No one says thank you or anything, obviously. But just block them. Just block them. They'll regret it. Then they'll go crying to Bill like 3 weeks from now. Tommy blocked me. I don't even know why. And it's like, well, fuck you. Now you're gone. That's it. So, and listen, if everyone said thank you, then I wouldn't care. But it's like when you win, you get nothing. And when you lose, you get fucking blown up on your goddamn timeline.
People go nuts. Like,
I mean, calm down. It's a bet. I'm giving you a free bet. What do you care if you lose? Just say, thanks for giving it out.
Guy yesterday signed up, and he had a little bit of trouble because he did something wrong. And then he was going nuts on Twitter. He couldn't get into the plays.
Everything's the end of the world for these millennials. I can relax,
down.
dude.
I'll send you the play. Calm down. Relax. Let's figure it out. And in 5 minutes, we had it figured out, and he was in the fucking thing. That's all you got to do.
College sports is the toughest to be a tout in by far because it's every day. It's 100 games a day. Like, it's not like NFL or NBA where there's 30 games, 30 teams. Forget about 30 games. Like a big slate's 15 games. 15 games take place before fucking 2 p.m. in college basketball. So it's like a million things. So when you're betting like 20 games in a day, like right now, hey, Rackets, how long has college basketball been going on if you had to guess as someone who doesn't really watch?
A month, maybe.
Not even, right? Let me see.
3 weeks, maybe?
Yeah. So I'm pulling up my spreadsheet here. So it's been going on since 11/7, right?
Okay, so 3 weeks.
Right. So 3 weeks. What's today? The 25th?
25th, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got 18 days that college basketball is going on. Right now, my record is 90-74. 164 bets in 18 days. So that's literally like fucking 12 bets a day, sometimes 15, 20 on a crazy day.
Oh, when you were off that day. Where's Tommy?
I missed one day in the fucking
I need college
pocket.
basketball.
Dude, I'm giving you 160 bets in 18 days for
First-
one sport.
It goes till March.
I'm 90 and 74.
It's
So
November.
yeah, guess what else is going to happen too? When you give out 12, 15 bets today, you're going to lose 3 or 4 in a row sometimes, maybe even 5 or 6. You know, if you lose 5 in a row when you gave out 15 bets, that's the same as losing 1 if you gave out 3, right? It's 33%. Oh, you bum. It's 33%. So what I want everyone
Can
to do.
anybody shoot on goal?
No, they suck, dude. Soccer players suck at soccer, dude. He's really great at dyeing his hair, though.
Rackets, I have a Snapple fun fact for you real fast.
Thank you.
Tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur.
I actually knew that one.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Let's go.
So if you
I didn't know
shave
that.
him, he'd be striped.
He's still striped, yeah.
What do you know? Phila in the chat asked, do I like Houston to win it all? Love Houston to win it all. Houston's my favorite team this year. Houston has been one of my favorite teams for the last 3 years. Obsessed with this program, obsessed with this school. I like their conference is strong enough to challenge them, but not, overly dominant where they're going to get fucking challenged too much. So yeah, Houston plus 800. Definitely love that. They're my favorite to win the national championship. Defensively, they're awesome, and they got enough offense to bang with anyone. So definitely like that. Let's go to another couple football bets here before we get out of here. By the way, the reason I did all that was to teach you guys how to sweat college basketball. You ready? Our subscribers know this. Anyone who's been with me since Elite and all that knows this. Wisconsin won? I put the fucking soccer game on. Did Wisconsin win? Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Because I was scared to death of that game. That was one of those spreadsheet games where my spreadsheet was like, bet it. And I'm like, no. They did win? That's fact?
That's what somebody said in the chat.
Yeah. Come on. Can't trust chat. Can't trust chat ever. No offense, Daisy. I just can't trust anyone in the chat. Let's see. Wisconsin. Let's scroll through the 180 fucking sports games today. Wisconsin 64-59. Let's fucking go. Give me that dub. All right. That was one I was nervous about. That wasn't for the show. That was for the subscribers. But here's the trick to sweating college basketball. You ready? I want everyone to fucking pay attention. All right? And listen to me here. If you're a subscriber, you know this. You can go watch soccer for a minute. As many points as you are not covering the spread by should be as many minutes that are left in the game. Okay? If the minutes left in the game is larger than the points you need, start sweating. If it's not, don't. Example, if you have a team that you needs to win and they're down 10 with 15 minutes left, 10 is less than the minutes. You're good. If they're down 10 with 7 minutes left, start freaking out. Okay? So basically, the only way you can freak out at halftime is the team's down 20 or more because there's 20 minutes left. It's a very simple way to do it. It's going to keep you calm. Interception, Texas. Let's fucking go. It'll keep you calm. And this is a real thing that I had to learn from someone who taught this to me. Minutes and the spread. That's it. So if you need them to win and they're down 8 with 9 minutes left, you're good. 8 with 7 minutes left, start to sweat. Okay? And it's going to make your college basketball viewing experience so much better, and it's going to keep you calm, and it's a real thing. All right? Once you get to the final 3 or 4 minutes, you could be down 5 or something like that. But that's a rule of thumb. Rackets, I see you laughing because you've heard me say this to people probably for 7 straight years.
I'm just laughing because none of these retards could do algebra.
That's basic math. All right? Down 10 with 10, you're good. That's all you need to know. Down 8 with 8, you're good. You're down 8 with 8, cut it to 4 by 4, and you're good. All right? And that'll help you sweat it. What else you got in NFL here, Rackets? I see you like some unders.
Yeah, I got an unders teaser today or this weekend. It goes into Monday night. Obviously, the Colts and the Steelers. I like that game under to begin with, but 7-point teaser plus 120 on FanDuel. Game number 1, I believe, is the Broncos. I can't look at it, and it's been an hour or so since I put it in there. I think it's the Broncos game is the first one. The Colts game is the third one.
Jets.
Ev, if
Bears.
you could help me out. Jets, thank
Bears.
you. Jets Bears was the second one. Yes. Tease them all up 7 points. I believe it's 43.5, 45.5, and 46.5.
Yep.
Yes. And I do like that Jets Bears under. That should definitely be a good one in there. I was going to tease that up also in a different bet. Like that, Bill, do you have any other NFL? I got a couple more plays I'll give out. I want to see if you got anything first.
I like the Bears to win.
The coin does too. I mean, if you believe in the magic coin, Evan, you have to be on the Bears.
I want the Bears.
Yeah, I want the Bears just for the coin.
Plus 210. I mean, I like that a lot. I think Fields.
Let's go, Stanford.
Does enough to get the win. Jets are just going to be in. I don't even know what the locker room's going to be like. Their quarterback's done. They're in playoff contention, and you just shake up the whole team. Don't like it. Going with the Bears. Bears.
Isn't Fields questionable?
Yeah. If he doesn't play. I don't know.
If he doesn't play, then you don't bet, obviously. But he'll play.
I don't know if he's playing. I don't think
he's going to play, bro.
I don't think he's playing.
He's Fields.
I don't think he's playing.
He's Fields.
Texas A&M. All right, little update for the subscribers. Sorry, guys. So we won the Siena plus 12.5. Almost all of you got 12.5. Some people got 12. Ball State, I don't think covered. Texas A&M is slaughtering. Wisconsin won, and Stanford just pulled ahead big. That was huge. Stanford was down at the half to this putrid Florida State team, 27-21. My favorite thing, Bill, is when a college basketball team I like is down 5 at the half. That's the best. If you have a college basketball team that's a favorite and they're down 5 at the half, coach is going to fucking light them on fire. They come out and fucking boat race the second half. Stanford has moved to up 9. Let's go. We got them at 2 bets for deep subscribers. Let's get that.
Robert Sala says a warning to Justin Fields. If he plays, we're going to get him.
They're going to fucking annihilate him.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Jets should win this game. It's a perfect matchup.
That Jets defense is the 49er defense.
That Jets defense is no joke. I mean, this is a bad matchup for fucking for the Bears. So
top 3.
I'd be shocked. And they do have a better quarterback situation right now with Zach Wilson for the short term, with White over Zach Wilson, who, by the way, me and Bill call Major Applewhite. We know it's Mike White.
Oh, Bears.
We just call him Major Applewhite. So if you hear us say that, we don't think it's a 45-year-old former Texas quarterback playing. We know who it is. We just call him Major Applewhite. It's the first time he played, we didn't know who the fuck he was. So let me give you a couple NFL bets here that I like, and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to have a bunch for this weekend, again, with fucking just Thanksgiving and fucking college Armageddon today. I haven't dug too deep into it. I will give you one teaser I like. Rackets will probably be happy to hear this. I do like the Colts. Very interesting money this weekend, Rackets, on that Colts game. It's Monday night. We'll talk about it on Monday night. The only reason I'm bringing it up now is because it's in my teaser, and I think you should get it early before the line changes. 89% of the money currently is on the Steelers. 89% of the money is on the Steelers. There's been like 3,000 tickets already put in here, and the line is dropping. So, I mean, literally this line should be down to a pick 'em at that rate. Colts minus 2.5. I have the Colts in a teaser. I want to get it now. That's why I'm giving it to you now, even though it's Monday, because I want to get that 7.5. So I have a 10-point teaser. I got the Colts plus 7.5, Rackets. I got the Bengals plus 7.5. Same boat. You need the Bengals to win. I'm on the Bengals. And then the Chiefs, obviously, they're in a great spot here against the fucking Rams, minus 5.5. That's the teaser right there. Colts 7.5, Bengals 7.5, Chiefs minus 5.5. I got the Bengals minus 130 as I gave you. Jump on Kenneth Walker's rushing prop. It's 73.5 at some shops, like one shop. So I wrote it up as 74.5 for you guys only because that's pretty much what every other book has it. But you can find a 73.5. I think it was like Unibet or something like that. But unless it's a major book, I don't put it in. Kenneth Walker over 74.5 rushing yards. I'm hitting this every week, fucking with my eyes closed, especially against the Raiders. Kenneth Walker touchdown, I may like even more, minus 135. And you know what time it is this weekend, Bill? Do you know what time it is this weekend?
Nope.
Although I do have the other team teased against them. It's the Bryce Perkins show this weekend, boys and girls. My boy Bryce Perkins, who you guys know I love and obsessed with, and we're riding all preseason. Bryce Perkins props are not up. If Bryce Perkins starts, okay, if he starts, he may not start. If Bryce Perkins starts, whatever number they put his rushing numbers at is too low. I'm mad that he played the end of the game last week and fucking actually ran like crazy. If that number's under fucking 70, it's too low. Bryce Perkins is going to run wild, and Bryce Perkins is going to score a touchdown. So keep that on your radar for this weekend. He's going to be my favorite cheap DFS play of the week, too, in a spot where they should be trailing. So Bryce Perkins show.
If you're listening, Uncle Danny, you hear that?
Yeah, we're fucked. Fuck. Now Kurt's going to play him with Danny in our head-to-head. But yes, I do like the Bryce Perkins show this weekend. Had a little glimpse of him. This kid I fucking am obsessed with. I think he's a star in the making. 5 for 39 out of the backfield last week, taking over for Stafford. 5 carries, 39 yards. Don't expect too much out of the receivers in this one. He's probably going to run a hell of a lot more than he throws. But Perkins is going to rush for 100 yards this weekend and a touchdown. So keep that on your radar and buckle up. Get ready for the Bryce Perkins show. The Desmond Ritter show won't be coming till 2023, I assume. Anything else here, boys, from you guys? Bill, any update on the soccer game?
Big corner coming up.
Big corner kick coming up, which means they'll fucking headed into nowhere.
Come on, Ballistic. Get in there.
Great. Awesome. So that's pretty much it. Rackets, final words.
If you like the Bengals and if you like Tommy's bet with the Bengals, make sure you bet the double result with the Titans and the Bengals because you're getting about 7 times more value on the money line by doing it that way. The only thing you have to avoid, make sure you guys are aware too, it can't go to overtime to get paid for it. So if the game is tight late, you have to hedge the
once you get the
overtime
first
as well.
half, hit
But
the
you have
overtime.
to hit got to hit the first half. But
Yeah.
as long as you get out to like 2 scores or something, you don't have to worry about the overtime tie. But you will lose, and I've lost a few of them that way.
You've lost a couple. If you did take the Texas live bet, guys, they are now minus 4,000. So Evan, that minus 110 was a decent line that we gave out, huh?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah. So minus 4,000. Honestly, they're only up 4 with 5 minutes left. So you can take plus 1,800 or whatever it is on the other side.
And Evan's been sniping the fucking SGP.
Oh, yes,
man.
Evan, do you have a same-game parlay?
Damn week, man.
I don't have one yet, but
This kid's coming on here talking about how he's killing same-game parlays, and he doesn't even have one for us, Bill.
Listen, you got to go to my Twitter. You got to go to my Twitter. or
you can sign up at 4 Deep Bets, and we'll
Exactly.
post Evan's play. Evan, you'll add everyone this week, so Evan will add everyone at 4 Deep Bets too. So if you sign up at 4 Deep Bets, you will get Evan's same-game parlay up 15 units. He's hit 4. I think
Another corner.
4 and 4 up 15.
Bill, corners mean nothing. These guys can't score.
I think Bill bet the corners, didn't he? Oh, no, he bet
No,
cards.
it was flagged. Yellows.
Yeah, watch this corner. Ready? We'll end on this corner. Yeah, ball goes straight up in the air, bounces around, straight up in the air again, straight up in the air again, out of the box. Now this guy's going to kick it over the net. Another corner coming, Bill.
Corner.
Also, be on the lookout next week for Tommy's old Twitter.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or don't be on the lookout for it.
Bill Rupp, final words.
Don't be on the lookout for it.
All right, don't be on the lookout for my Twitter. Should they sign up at 4 Deep Bets?
Yeah, why not?
Black Friday, get in there, 40% off. Oh, USA corner failed again. Dude, this black guy just beats the shit out of people, huh, in the USA?
Pulisic! Fucking Pulisic versus Kane. That was the matchup. Kane beat him.
Fucking soccer. Evan, final words.
Same game parlay. Sign up at 4dbets.com or follow me on Twitter.
Yes, or just sign up. Don't worry about Twitter. For Evan Hand, Joey Rackets, Bill Rupp, and Howie Dewey, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Get over to 4 Deep Bets. 40% off. 40 today. Go now. 40% off. Rest of the year. Fuck with us till fucking the new year. Good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers.
Let's go!